Wait, you need to hear this. A diver saved a turtle trapped in a fishing net, and what happened weeks later is something no one expected. This story will completely change the way you see marine animals. But before I tell you the unbelievable ending to this story, hit that like button if you love animal stories and subscribe to the channel because I bring amazing stories every week. And turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos. Wave, the rescue that changed everything. It all started on a calm morning in the ocean. Jake was an experienced diver who loved exploring the coral reefs near the coast. He'd seen a lot of things underwater, but that day would be different. While swimming among the colorful corals, Jake heard a strange sound. It wasn't the normal sound of the ocean, it was something desperate. He followed the sound, and what he saw broke his heart. A sea turtle trapped in an abandoned fishing net, struggling to break free. The net was wrapped around its flippers and neck. The more it tried to escape, the more tangled it became. Jake knew he had to act fast, and what he did next saved much more than just one life. Carefully, he approached. The turtle was scared, trying to flee, but it was so trapped it could barely move. Jake pulled out his diving knife and inch by inch began cutting the net. It was 15 minutes of delicate work, heart racing, trying not to hurt the animal. If you think this is emotional, just wait until you hear what comes next. Green Heart, the moment of freedom. Finally, the last piece of net was cut. The turtle stayed still for a few seconds, as if it couldn't believe it was free. Jake moved back a bit, giving it space. And then, something magical happened. The turtle swam in circles around Jake. Once, twice, 3 times. It was as if she was thanking him. Jake felt a connection he had never felt before with a wild animal. It was like those ancient eyes were saying, "I remember you." After a few seconds, the turtle swam toward the open ocean and disappeared into the deep waters. Jake stayed there, floating, wondering if he'd ever see that turtle again. And this is where the story gets really crazy, guys. The impossible reunion. 3 weeks passed. Jake returned to the same spot several times, but never saw the turtle again. He started to think it had just been a one-time encounter, a special memory, but nothing more. But on a Thursday afternoon, something extraordinary happened. Jake was diving in his favorite area when he felt something touching his leg. He looked down and couldn't believe what he saw. It was her, the same turtle. He was certain because she had specific markings on her shell that he had memorized. But wait, the most incredible part is still coming. The turtle began swimming slowly, stopping from time to time to look back, as if she was calling him. Jake decided to follow. He didn't know where she was taking him, but something inside told him he needed to trust. Island, the secret place. The turtle led Jake down a path he had never explored before. It was about 10 minutes of swimming, passing through rock formations and corals that Jake didn't even know existed in that area. And then they arrived. It was a hidden cove, a magical place that looked like something out of a movie. But it wasn't just the beauty of the place that left Jake speechless. It was what was inside. Dozens of sea turtles. Turtles of all sizes, swimming peacefully in a natural sanctuary that probably few people in the world knew about. The turtle Jake had saved led him to her home, her secret refuge. If this doesn't move you, I don't know what will. Hit that like if you're feeling something here. Jake floated there, surrounded by those ancient and wise creatures, and tears mixed with ocean water inside his mask. The turtle swam up to him once more, and Jake extended his hand. She let him gently touch her shell. It was a silent thank you. It was a demonstration of trust that few humans have the privilege of receiving.
The discovery that changed everything. Jake returned to that secret place several times after that, always with the utmost care and respect. He began documenting the location and realized that cove was a natural nursery, a place where female turtles laid their eggs and where hatchlings grew up protected. He contacted marine biologists and conservation organizations. The site was registered as an environmental protection area, but its exact location remains secret to protect the animals. And here comes the part that makes me believe animals are much smarter than we imagine. Jake discovered that the turtle he saved was one of the matriarchs of that group. She was over 80 years old. By showing Jake the location, she wasn't just thanking him, she was ensuring that sanctuary would have a human protector. What this teaches us. This story makes me think about so many things, guys. How many times do we pass by animals that need help and simply ignore them? How many incredible connections are we missing because we don't pay attention? Animals have memory, they have feelings, they're capable of gratitude, loyalty, and even planning, as we saw with this extraordinary turtle. If you agree that we need to protect our oceans and marine animals more, hit that like and share this video. Jake always says that was the most important day of his life. Not just because he saved a life, but because that turtle reminded him why he fell in love with the ocean in the first place. Today, Jake works actively in marine conservation. He gives lectures, teaches conscious diving techniques, and trains marine animal rescue teams. And it all started with a simple act of kindness underwater. The final message. You don't need to be a professional diver to make a difference. Each of us can contribute, reducing plastic use, supporting conservation organizations, educating others, or simply stopping to help when we see an animal in danger. That turtle taught Jake something he'll never forget. Kindness always comes back to us somehow, sometimes in ways we could never imagine. And before you go, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I post amazing animal stories every week, and you won't want to miss the next ones. Now, it's your turn. I want to know, have you ever had a remarkable experience with an animal? Have you ever saved a little creature or received an unexpected demonstration of gratitude? Tell me in the comments. I read all of them and love hearing your stories. Who knows, maybe your story will become the next video on the channel. And if you know someone who loves animals as much as we do, tag that person here in the comments. Let's spread this message of love and respect for animals. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any content. See you in the next video.